Hey YouTube, StringerW92 here, and I'm going to be talking about agenesis of the corpus callosum, or ACC. Probably going to make this a quick and simple video, so if it's too quick for you, just let me know in the comments, and I'll do what I can to make it longer and give you a better explanation. You see, agenesis of the corpus callosum is a disability I was born with because my mother was very stressed out while she was pregnant with me. And that is the main cause of such a disability of the mind, which can be both mental and physical. You see, the corpus callosum is the connecting fibers of the brain, so information can travel from one side to the other through the connecting fibers, or corpus callosum. Agenesis basically means that those fibers did not grow while I was being developed in the womb. However, most people are born completely without the corpus callosum, and in my case, I was actually able to develop some of it. So, if I were to, take these two remotes here, put one on my left-hand side in line with the edge of my shoulder, and the other one on my right-hand side, same spot, in line with my shoulder, cover my right eye and look down while sitting up like this. Like, completely sitting up, looking down, like as if I was at a high school-sized desk. Look straight down. I should not see the remote on this side if I had the full case. But since I'm somewhere between fully developed and not developed type of brain, I can see both. So, basically, my brain can send information from the left-hand side around the back and into the right-hand side. But for a person without it, the information goes from whichever hemisphere it is and down the spine to a certain point and then back up the other side. So, other people have it much harder than I do. And it really does slow the thinking process, as you can probably tell by the way I'm trying to do this video, because I'm having trouble thinking of the exact words to say, and it's basically making me pause a lot as I think. Now, this was actually a tough thing for me when I was in school, because I tried to do trigonometry for my math class when I was a junior, and I wound up having to switch to a special education study hall during the same period because, well, I didn't want to make too many changes to my class schedule. I wasn't thinking. I mean, I could have changed my class schedule, but I didn't want to, because I didn't think about how much more beneficial it would be to take a math class, pass it, and then not have to take math my senior year, therefore giving me an extra study hall. But either way, for a person with no corpus callosum whatsoever, it is really tough for them, and I've been asked frequently what my disability is and how it affects me. So, I'm only posting this video for that reason, but I can tell you that I've seen a video that my high school's former psychology teacher showed before he retired. He showed it to every one of his students, and he actually had me come in to demonstrate what it's like for someone who has a minor case of the disability. And I stayed behind at the end just to watch the video instead of going back to my class, because I was allowed to leave anyway. So, I've seen what it's like for someone who had their corpus callosum severed or were born completely without one. And as a person with a disability, I can honestly say being told you're retarded is pretty tough. I mean, a former best friend of mine used to encourage me to think otherwise, but having an older sister who's got some problems of her own, she took her anger issues out on others by verbally abusing them. I was usually the more abused victim. Excuse me. Trying to find the mute thing on here. There we go. Anyway, Well, I've basically explained what the corpus callosum is and what agenesis of the corpus callosum is, so if you ever meet someone who says they have ACC or agenesis of the corpus callosum and you've seen this video, please be patient with them. And have a happy new year, drive safe and sober. Stringer W92 signing out.